Peace, infinite waters diving deep. Once again, this is Sexology, water, fire, hot, cold, yin, yang. And the weather is gorgeous. The sun is beaming. It's like the Maldives. Love is everywhere. Much peace to everyone in the YouTube world and beyond, and who is enjoying this Sexology series. If you want other topics to be talked about, let me know different topics you want me to talk about. Love is everywhere. This is something which was a big revelation to me. And it's when I realized that love is what people are looking for. Not a particular man or woman. It's actually love. And I realized this when, for example, a man can be with a woman, but at the same time, he sees another woman who he falls in love with. And that just shows me how it's the love energy. This is what people are looking for. Just like women, they can be in a relationship with a handsome man who's got a lot of money and all of these things, but money can't buy love. And what happens is that if they see another man who has this kind of love energy, then they gravitate towards him. So that tells me that it's this love energy. This is what people are looking for. It's not actually a woman or a man. It's the energy. And when we talk of love is everywhere, for me, I've realized that so many of us in relationships, what happens is that men and women, when we talk of the masculine and the feminine principle, this magnetism which is drawing us together, a lot of us, when we get into a relationship, we cut ourselves off from everything. And a lot of people think that someone else is going to fill the void, this void that a lot of us have, this emptiness and fullness whole dynamic which is going on. A lot of people think someone is going to fill them. But essentially what happens is that people suck each other dry and then they go on to the next flower. Because people are attracted to life. And for me, when I realized love is everywhere, I realized that when I realized love is everywhere, I realized love, this love energy is permeating the whole cosmos. It's in plants, it's in flowers, it's in the stones, it's in the people, it's in the mountains, it's in the ocean. It's everywhere. And when I actually connected with that greater love energy, I realized, okay, this is what it is. This is it. Because this is the subtlety of it. And for me, that's what it is. Because a lot of us, it's like this whole notion how two people, when they're first attracted to each other, it's that energy, that building up of energy. They haven't even touched each other, but essentially what's happening is that they go to bed and they're thinking about this person. They're riding to this person, and nothing physically has been exchanged yet. But then sometimes what happens is the moment that people start physically exchanging, then the novelty wears off and people get tired of each other. But in the initial stages, it was so beautiful. People were giving each other flowers and and then what happened? And for me, all of this just shows me that when we talk of this whole notion that love is everywhere, I mean, it sounds like a cliche. But for me, I just realized that this energy, which is in everything, that is the fountain. That is the elixir of life. And when one drinks from the source, then one will never really be thirsty again. And I just realized this even within my own journey, that Relationship should be built on a mutual sharing. Relationship should be reciprocal. But at the same time, we must never cut ourselves off from the cosmos, and realizing when two people realize that their love, the love energy between them is because they are connected to the source. Because when two people just feel that nothing outside of them is important, then essentially what happens is that they run each other dry very quickly, and then people are off to the next fountain which they can drink from. But for me, I just realized love is everywhere, and to have a more expansive experience, I just realized that a lot of us, we limit ourselves when we just say, okay, one person is going to satisfy me. One person is going to fulfill me and give me everything I want, because a lot of our relationships are based off what we want. It's never based on what we can give to the other person. And for me, that's what it's about. It's about realizing that everything is 50-50, and essentially two people have to be connected to the source, to the fountain. And love is everywhere. Not just in a man, not just in a woman, but it's permeating the whole cosmos. Infinite waters diving deep, about to enjoy the sunshine. Sip a pineapple juice. Peace.